Morning, this is Brian. Today is Wednesday, October 26, 2022, and I'm here in the Los Padres National Forest, up here in the western San Rafael Mountains, near Figueroa Mountain. And my friend and I are trying to take a roll up towards the Figueroa Mountain area, maybe do a short hike up there, but I'm here next to this absolutely gargantuan Bigcone Douglas-Fir, and it's this big, beautiful tree right here. This is Pseudotsuga macrocarpa, and we're probably maybe about 50 or so miles away from the southwestern range extension of Pacific Douglas-Fir, Pseudotsuga menziesii. And here we are looking at this massive Bigcone Douglas-Fir. My friend and I spotted this from Figueroa Mountain Road over there, and we immediately pulled over because this is one of the largest ones I've ever seen up close. The base of this tree trunk is absolutely massive, and it's very tall. It's probably about 130, 140 feet tall. Just an absolutely massive Bigcone Douglas-Fir, just completely blown away by this majestic tree. Here we go. So I guess we're going to call this an ode to Bigcone Douglas-Fir video, because it's time that I do an ode video to this wonderful tree. It's been a long time since I've been up close to one of these, so I'm really glad to be seeing these right now. So just amazed at the base of this tree. It's just absolutely massive. Absolutely humongous tree here. Oh, and we're in a kind of in a grassy, hilly location filled with gray pine, Pacific ponderosa pine, some coulter pines, and of course some Bigcone Douglas-Fir. So I'm going to go ahead and back out and try to give you a better perspective of this tree. But you can see the tree's branches are massive. Yeah, my friend's going to be taking a picture of the tree. I'm going to try to scoot out and try to get a lengthwise, or try to get a more of a perspective of this tree. You have to get kind of far away to really see it, but look at that. Pseudotsuga macrocarpa. This is a really big Bigcone Douglas-Fir.
Man, I gotta catch this one. It's very mag.
Yeah. Yes. Here we are. Macrocarpa, referring to the large cone size of the Bigcone Douglas-Fir. And you can see there the little three-pronged bracts, which are prevalent in the genus Pseudotsuga, the Douglas-Fir group. Yeah, huh? But yeah, you can see much larger than the Douglas-Fir cones. So I'm going to go ahead and back out a little bit and try to show the tree's profile from a little bit further away, because when I saw this, it was immediate that I had to stop off. My friend and I had to check this tree out because this thing's humongous. I suspect we're still above 3,000 feet. We're not at a super high elevation. The highest peaks in this area are below 5,000. Figueroa Mountain itself is 4,520 feet roughly. Let's see if I can get a perspective. There it is. That is a massive Bigcone Douglas-Fir right there. Absolutely gorgeous tree. Just so blown away by how beautiful and large it is. Very luxuriant growth on it too. And of course, we got all these smaller trees here. These are Pacific ponderosas here, Pinus ponderosa subspecies benthamiana. And this is the view you get from over here. That's looking over towards the San Ynez Mountains. I believe one of those is San Ynez Peak, and the other one's Broadcast Peak, I believe, towards the west, towards the western part of the San Ynez. And then here we are in the western San Rafael Mountains, and you can see the ocean. I believe Point Conception's over there, I believe, yes, because that's where the coast kind of makes an abrupt turn at Point Conception to start going more of a northerly direction. But yeah, up here we're in beautiful mixed conifer forest, Bigcone Douglas-Fir, Pacific ponderosa pine, coulter pine, gray pine, just a lot of beautiful stuff out here. And we're here in beautiful Santa Barbara County. A lot of beautiful blue oak woodlands on the way up here. Some large manzanitas. I'm not too familiar with the manzanitas of this area, so I can't really tell you what species we have. But I'm just completely in awe and in love with this tree. Bigcone Douglas-Fir. I love when I find these really large outsized specimens, because it's just stuff I love to see. I just love pointing them out, seeing them, and hoping to spread awareness of the awesomeness of these trees. Absolutely astoundingly beautiful tree. It's a big trunk too. So